3451 Introduction to Operating System. The topic is Demand Paging Copy on Write, presented by Anuja R. APCSC, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Demand paging. It could bring entire process into memory at load time, or bring a page into memory only when it is needed. It is also used to less input and output needed, no unnecessary input and output. The demand paging is also less memory is needed. It is also faster response and more users. Similar to paging system with swapping, right? Page is needed is equal to reference to it. It is a invalid reference means abort, not in memory, and also it to bring to memory. Lazy sweeper. So never swap a page into memory unless pages will be needed. Swapper that deals with pages into a pager. So this is the block diagram for demand paging. When the swapping pages guesses with pages will be used before swapping out again. Instead of paper, bring in only those pages into memory. How to determine that set of pages? Need new MMU functionality to implement demand paging. And also, if pages needed are already in memory resistance, it is also no difference from non-demand paging. If page needed and not memory resistant, it also need to detect and load the page into memory from storage. The demand paging is without changing program behavior, and also it is without programmer needing to change code. The basic concept of demand paging is a demand paging system is similar to a paging system discussed earlier, so with a little difference that it uses for swapping. Process reside on secondary memory. When we want to execute a process, we swap it into memory rather than swapping the entire process into memory. However, we use a lazy sweeper which swaps a page into memory only when that page is needed. Since we are now viewing a process as a sequence of pages rather than one large contiguous address space, that use of the term swap will not technically correct. And also a sweeper manipulate entire process, whereas a pager is concerned with its individual pages of a process. We shall thus use the term pager rather than sweeper in connection with demand paging. The demand paging system is similar to the swapping paging system, in that processes are mostly stored in the main memory. As a result, demand paging is a procedure that addresses the problem above just by shifting pages on demand. A pager is a kind of sweeper that deals with the individual pages of a process. The demand paging is a method in which a page is only brought into main memory when the CPU requests it. At first, just those pages are loaded directly required by the operation. The pages that are never accessed are thus never loaded into physical memory. So this is the structure of demand paging. The demand paging has the following benefits. It also used as memory can be put to better use, and if we use demand paging, then we can have a large virtual memory. By using demand paging, we can run programs that are larger than physical memory. In demand paging, there is no requirement for compaction. Demand paging to sharing of pages is easy, and partition management is simple in demand paging because of the fixed partition size and the discontinued loaded. The next topic is copy on write in operating system. The copy on write, which is one of the resource management technique. The copy on write is mainly a resource management technique that allows the parent and child process to share the same pages of the memory initially. If any process, either parent or child, modifies the shared page, only then the page is copied. The copy and write is basically a technique of beneficially copying a data resource in the computer system. In this case, if a unit of data is copied but is not modified, then copy can mainly exist as a reference to the original data. The main use of this technique is in the implementation of the fork system call, in which it shares the virtual memory pages or operating system. Recall in the Unix operating system and the fork system call is used to create duplicate process of the parent process, which is known as the child process. The copy on write technique is used by several operating systems like Linux, Solaris, and Windows XP. The copy on write technique is an efficient process creation technique, as only the pages that are modified are copied. Thank you.